So, what if you could hire an entire team? A team that works 24/7, never calls in sick, and costs less than you probably spend on coffee every week. Sounds kind of out there, right? Well, today we're going to dive into a new company that claims they can give you exactly that. Your very first AI workforce.
Let's start with a number. Just one number. 40 plus. That's the number of hours that small business teams are reportedly losing every single month to mind-numbing, repetitive tasks.
I mean, think about it. 40 hours. That's a whole work week. An entire week of potential growth, of new ideas. That just, poof, vanishes. So the big question is, where is all that precious time actually going? Well, the answer, or at least the proposed answer, lies in a totally new way of thinking about this stuff. A concept they're calling the all-in-one AI workforce. And the company behind this big idea is called Vibes of Kheya. They believe they've finally cracked the code on that 40-hour problem. Their whole philosophy is about moving past seeing AI as just, a tool and starting to see it as a fully integrated part of the team. So what is it, really? Well, Vibes of Kheya calls itself an all-in-one AI workforce. In simple terms, it's one platform that hands your business a dedicated team of 22 different AI agents. And yeah, they're all designed to work around the clock. Okay, so how does this AI team actually tackle that 40-hour problem we were talking about? Let's break down the exact kind of work it's built to take off your plate. Yeah, this list probably looks a little too familiar, doesn't it? We're talking about the daily grind, hunting for new leads, playing phone tag with missed calls, trying to come up with another social media post, answering that "where's my order" question for the 10th time, and of course, writing sales emails. This is the stuff that eats up those 40 hours.
And this is the part you really gotta get. The company makes it super clear this is not supposed to be another ChatGPT, a general-purpose tool. The whole idea is built around having a full, specialized team where every single agent has one specific job to do, and do it well.
So to really understand this whole team thing, you kind of have to meet the players, right? Let's take a look at some of these 22 AI agents.
So this AI workforce is split into 4 main departments, or as they call them, pillars. In automation, for instance, you've got agents like a voice receptionist that can actually answer your phone, or a lead qualifier to sort the good prospects from the bad. Over in media and social, there's a social studio. For marketing, you get a competitor analyst. And get this, in operations, they even have agents that can simplify legal jargon or help with HR onboarding. Okay, so we've seen the what, the team of agents. But what about the how? How does it all work so fast and so efficiently? Well, the secret sauce, the thing they detail in their technical white paper, is something they call the smart router.
The smart router is basically the brain of the whole operation. It's their own special tech that acts like a super smart project manager. It looks at every single task you throw at it, analyzes it, and then instantly sends it to the best and most efficient AI model for that specific job.
And here's the perfect way to think about it. It works like a really good manager. For the simple, quick stuff, like say writing a quick social media caption, the smart router delegates it to a faster model, like Google's Gemini Flash, so you get an answer almost instantly. But for the heavy lifting, the complex stuff that needs real brain power, like a deep competitor analysis, it sends that to the more powerful Gemini 2.5 Pro. It's all about using the right tool for the job, and it does it all automatically.
So what does this mean in the real world? Well, the numbers don't lie. The white paper shows that before they had this smart router, the average response time was almost 12 seconds. After, it dropped to just 2.6 seconds. That is a huge leap in speed.
All right, so the tech is clearly fast, but how is it getting to market? And more importantly, what are the results for the people who are actually using it? Let's talk about their founding member launch.
The company's own documents are highlighting some pretty amazing early results. For example, a dental practice said it's saving $4,700 a month just from missed appointments. You have to figure that's thanks to that voice receptionist agent we saw.
And it's not just for one type of business. A real estate team said their whole process for getting a new property ready to sell, what they call listing to market, went from taking 2 full days down to just 20 minutes. Wow.
And if you want to talk about a direct hit to the bottom line, an e-commerce store claims it recovered 22% of its abandoned shopping carts instantly. That's almost certainly that cart recovery SMS agent just making them money. So, with results like those, you're probably bracing for some crazy price tag, right? Well, for their initial launch, for their beta program, they're offering access for, get this, $99 a month. And the deal for the early birds is pretty sweet.
The founding member plan is $99 a month instead of the standard $199, and they say they'll lock that price in for life. Plus, it comes with white glove onboarding, which means they actually help you set everything up instead of just leaving you to figure it out on your own. So, for our last section, let's just zoom out for a second and think about what a model like this really represents. We're talking about the future of AI employees.
The big takeaway here is the shift in perspective. The goal, what they're aiming for, is to get us all to stop thinking about AI as just a single tool for one-off tasks. The ambition here is to give every business, no matter how small, its very own full, specialized AI staff.
And that really brings us to the final big question that this whole thing puts on the table. We went from AI being a cool novelty to AI being a useful tool, and now we're talking about AI as a full workforce. So what do you think? Is this where we're headed? Will every single business soon have its own team of AI employees working for them 24/7? It's a pretty wild thought to end on.